Happy New Year. It was just after Christmas and before the start of the new year. The engines are back at work after a fantastic Christmas break. They were all talking about the surprise that Thomas and Percy kept for all the engines and how wonderful it was. The Fat Controller has organised a New Year's firework display at Knapford Station and has invited some of his engines. Thomas had just come back from clearing his branch line. He met Toby at Wellsford Station. "Did you have a lovely Christmas break?" asked Thomas. "Yes," replied Toby. "It's a shame Christmas time will soon be over. I love seeing everyone getting excited about it." "Never mind," explained Thomas. "It's nearly the new year. It'll happen all over again in the end." "You're right," said Toby. "There's lots of other things to look forward to all year." Thomas met Percy at a junction. "Christmas time is almost finished," he said sadly. "It seems like it's gone too quickly for me." "It will happen again," said Thomas kindly. "It'll be here before you know it. But remember the big surprise we kept for everyone?" "I do," said Percy. How wonderful that was." Later, the Fat Controller came to see Thomas and Percy. "Percy, I need you to collect the fireworks from the docks. And Thomas, I need you to collect the passengers and bring them to the firework party." Percy was collecting the fireworks from the docks. "That was a great Christmas, wasn't it, Mighty?" said Salty. "Yes, it was," said Percy. "I'm glad you loved the secret surprise from me and Thomas," and Percy hurried away. Thomas was collecting his last lot of passengers. Boko and Duncan arrived. "Nearly time for the new year to begin," said Boko to Thomas. "I really loved your and Percy's secret surprise you kept for all of us," said Duncan. "It's been great fun," said Thomas, "but I need to hurry. I don't want to be late for the Fat Controller's firework party," and Thomas hurried away. Percy passed Bertie at the level crossing, and Thomas passed Harold at the helicopter rescue centre. They were both on their way back to Knapford Station, but the two engines were heading for trouble. Percy saw that his line was blocked by a big snowdrift. "Bother!" he groaned. And Thomas came to a signal which was jammed by the snow. He had to stop, because it wasn't safe for engines to run without signals. "I'm going to be late," grumbled Thomas. Both drivers called for help. The Fat Controller sent Harvey, the crane engine, with some engineers to fix the frozen signal, and Terence the tractor came to clear the line. After a long time had passed, the two engines are on their way. By the time Thomas and Percy got to Knapford Station, it was very late. The Fat Controller was waiting. "I'm sorry I'm late," said Thomas and Percy together. "I was held up." "You were both held up," said the Fat Controller. "At least you got the passengers and the fireworks here on time." It was just before midnight, and it was time for everyone to gather round, and they were ready for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1! Happy New Year! And all the fireworks started to fly in the air and sprinkle colours in the night sky. The engines whistled and everyone cheered, and they wished themselves a Happy New Year.